This is Grammy just free. Enra,
Yeah.
you know, I be born under 24 and abaso. Omo first game, omo boy, no. Omo anya more de bona and so any so much. But Enra, in as much as beating Gambia, no, and you know mean achievement, and yeah, the Umubiano. I think to keep them into the competition, no here as our results. No. To have the fans to back them in subsequent games, no here as our results. In Tienra, Abdulaziz is fem, and you know, you give it to him. He's one player will be able to say he's the new sensation. And in the first game, who so almost one year bad, but one so and now he has such a game to showcase to any pa. Almost entering in Canada, there's a new sensation. Our dreams have so very, very good. Price be brabano. Now be expected to be taking the next generation by storm. No, now he has a performance now or the mind. Gambia, you know, it was a mere formality for the Black Stars, but in all, you know, on my idea, Senra, on which me the 3 maximum points. Ghana Premier League games ni bebre baso. We are now about Adia President Keti Okraku ekotwere o Facebook on na Jimmy Abeskas. Ene Kosamobodu jena Kosamobodu ebo the first game against Adriana Stars at home. That is a difficult task.
Okay.
But the good thing for Brekum Chelsea said, you know, omo kwa bonti omo de bon in Swani. But at home dear, omo grounds or the team na ura ho. So mostly games here narrow win for Chelsea or probably for a draw and a tabasa 2 teams in the game breakum. These 2 teams team adino na so check line up na household names Ghana Premier League na che nti so here team breakum Chelsea having the likes of Ahmed Adams obenhu obi say Zakaria Fuseni Colin Samia is still there Amankwana is still there Flavio Kungunza is still there. Lord Amwa, formerly of Benab, and so a part of the Brekum Chelsea team. A teamer, a general more household names within, and only Kusamo board in a tough task ahead of him just to make sure say, or the team ni bedi none less is no chance, and no any preseason and near Timako ye. And so here the other starting to you know the lines of Brighton, Chelmo, Edaso, the lines of Sam Adams, Edaso. You talk about Bright Angel and other guys are Bright J. So these are all household names in the Ghana Premier League. Ubetimi Akamasem a part of the Adriana squad. Adriana Sunye team Abeka away no. No more de boss any baby. And I become the first leg of the competition in Basusia, and after the second leg of the competition in Basusia, what do you expect? You expect a beautiful Brekum Chelsea and Kosamobodu so per se. After 5 goals, consider against Accra Lions, no, Genoa. On also beat me up a pass, I didn't go say free. Now the first game, and I'm saying, you beat me a cool smooth to the Amano. No, team I prepare the team very well, no, or beat me and now win. Until me call for a win for my friend Brekum Chelsea, or the Golden City Park.
Good afternoon, bro. This Kumasi Asante Kotoko saga is so sad. Can't anyone ask the Nile about all these issues, money issues? Dasibre, who is still in charge of administration, was part of the Nile's administration. So what is he also saying about it? Okay, we want to hear from him. Joe Shibi, Edway from Toronto, Canada, and Abraham Joe Shibi. Okay, Maminko we Nafi Kwame Walcott, Santasi News site. Joe, were all these debts incurred during the time of the past management? If yes, then I think they should be called to explain. Because it's getting ridiculous. Kwame Walcott, Santasi News site.
Okay. You know, another big game. In the last 2 games for Nswatemai, Dreams FC House of Folk and Koyi. Samates so last 2 games no. Omo be lose 1-0 again between United or between. And omo tina omo Nations FC caution by a go to nail. Omo ne lead Ghana Premier League and you know. So person win Ghana Premier League. Home games the odi diagra went to memory.
Yeah.
Minim say omo ni so ade hunu so omo person omo win dia. And if you want to win, the moment a game be about home no, you have to secure the 3 maximum points. But Nations FC koti omo di Emma you know, after 42nd minute goal scored, team your friend Samate sent me a back bill. In such a mind for so were a lot of materials and coach. I a friend a master Kuradu so ye Jumani, just unfortunate. Said you know inconsistency see a bit me about within their setup. Omu games now omu etimi abono. But Samatta still have the likes of Evans Oseusu, omu the likes of Rashid, omu the likes of Emmanuel Kayeke. Futima your friend A.S. Samattes. Kotoko against Accra Lions. Accra Lions so bah I no more debo so any but at the end now both Kotoko secure the 3 maximum points no. This is in Omatimiako Doma Aqua share Adriana start by a goal to nil. It tells you their performance in a way. But again in away games almost inconsistent. The kind of results I be so benya from Accra Lions no unya esati said you know up. Omo be put Kotoko into trouble. But you know in all I think Kotoko waiting go away with a slim win in that particular game. Into you know I think games no more now so be basuchina into for a net we na Messi ako. Okay. Now to and I will be home.
Okay, Comrade Jeffrey, please give my share. Give me my share of Chino's money. Give my share of Chino's money to Pages to keep for me. Franco Naro. Anyway, free UK. Abre. Chino Sikana. Onfa Yemfa Nkolanchi. Yemfa ni Diema Pages. Na onfa Antono.
Sikana bibribi na winning in Chino Sempe Atlantic anyway.
Odo yire. I know man nine. Go now to UK. I know I can ho and I'm more money. This is we are citizens. UK. Ono yire nem man nine. Ska kana we fan call like some found the much. How about babaji? Infama Pages. Pages in crowd this can come on. Someone do this can be. They tell you I need the grand can you trust.
No, I said I'm good so we send you message be wa. Anyone no.
Trust.
Said you. President Ketie Okraku say Ghana say o hwe ya. Ye nye oman a ye bobol obehu ana say ye huru Jordan Ayew. Obehu ababa Rahman ba na ye huru no. Onu amu ba na ye huru no. Ema no so bobol na ye huru no. It looks as if say aye consistent. Atoto asosa. Dino anokrenu enya de a e wo se wo ye Ghana ni amu onije say ye players e bobo ye mpanimfo ba yitimi ehuru omo. Edientia because a drive for certain players are more outside the person or more bebo man, you know, a drive or more away. Again, an unfriendly environment. Players out there or more be say or more beba because they have options. And on that note, say players bebo born near be huru. Again, players live who are say who no cost us a ji omo nsem. Enti next time we so omo mesia kan o stadium wa, you know no omo hopo. Imagine obey ya omo so omo ko ball in tutu. You know, for the foreigners, Obeka say oh, playing at Anfield, playing at Stamford, playing at Old Trafford, playing at the Allianz Arena, playing at the in San Siro, New Camp Bernabeu. Or when a taste of sa and yemani bida into a more experience. But imagine Azizi ya kana sini. Now see the noa. Yen fanin kosha blast time. Na ot stadium ho. Na who se baba Rahman bana hu. Jordan Ayew bana hu. Na FA President bana hu. Na di noa ye bu omosa. Enya dia a very good. A painting a good picture for our football because kaneno na nyesa na yete. Sanya money be so baby. It is part of the game. So supporters any happier or more express or more displeasure. Or more who's a near be enkoyi na also do the right thing. But the first question we need to ask ourselves is, you know, Argentina upon all these years from 1958 I shall say ye bought ye Cup of Nations see the Adibabisin and saying. Young who say blasters ball like who omo stadium. But ye national team players ball huru omo. Ye FA President ko stadium huru omo, you know, dia na amana basa. For me, that should be the question. Ye nyina na say FA President no also obusa na say what has changed? Amanfo nya happy ana? Amanfo nya excited ana? And a dear na atrega nti ene nkrofo nya excited and then ono FA President after Obaba by a sports stadium no e was an nkrofo catch and say President if you know ko ikura ade gatherings no enye ni na e was oko enye mani bi ho a e was otetra because se ogusu akokokwa you'll be unpopular. And you know, OPN said the level of popularity of the president has dwindled. Why? Because of the recent results Ghana here churning out. And it is not the best. Omo costed the Omko players no munyai. But you know, on the other side, what has triggered for Sene Ghana ebo ball and Europea. And when inform Musomo and Ombusomo, I know they have those answers. And obi the question, obi the answer by, but you know, also from a different perspective. Say players and penning phone from Mbano. People are not happy. The fact of the matter is that it is not about players. The fact is that Ghanaians are not happy with our football. And that is a fact. Your football now, ye no Kromano. Ghana for no any happy. Let's not disrespect the supporters. They watch quality brand of football paying. Or more quality paying. And then the ball now, ye born, you know. And net baller a befitted the standard of Ghana. And net baller befitted the standard of the under 17 to the main national team, that is the Blasters. And it is the reason why Ghanaians Twaswa or Muguswa or express or more displacer. There be Minka say papa, you know. Minka say papa.
I got the papa to express more displeasure in another form. But net players now more is their camera. Very bad. Very, very bad. And I make any only.
You know, we are speaking the same language.
Okay. But man, no,
okay.
Yeah.
And now they are so. It is not good. Say, Oko Stadium, how they Oko players. No. But in Penifun Muson say, Eddie Intia. Because yes, ananete. Intia DNS Intia and Kofu players. They have the answers to that. And for me, the earlier they find those answers, the better.
What is the situation of Richmond Lamte at Asante Kotoko now? Minta. Maxima in a Busa same way. General, both in Suatreman and Samatex have lost their last 2 games. But I see Samatex beating in Suatreman at Summer Boy, Mintana and Sandiway Abayentos.
Richmond Lamte situation, let's say, Echina, according to Ohenebama Kinyame Miki, Enra or Yen story say, Echina Yamepa ya wada Richmond Lamte, a manager, and a quarter companion for Bishia. And say the normal person me and say 10,000 cities normal ready so bit you adiama 10,000 come started from now e dey kwa ku send a contract the contract ne say wo a on be send to 10,000 ne sa kopem sa contract na mo be renew until that is the situation of Kotoko and the Richmond Lamte now.
Okay, interesting.
You don't come in there see.
All right. So other stories in the what you do.
Maka
travel and tour for me.
Oh, man, and this medical say, Kotoko,
almost $45,000.
You know, money
dollars if you Kotoko reply on.
Yes, Kotoko Sikani almost $80,000. So,
yeah,
you can't carry in a
okay.
Say FDN, and a 45 no about account almost $80,000, which is closer to 10 billion. You know, hey, too bad. People manage Kotoko and end up benefiting. Obien who are bear Kotoko, we had the Kotoko man and say, oh, you see, we are bones and Hocheren that. But club on the Biana Hocheren. The Bia club and Hocheren. The Biana club and the
Then they disagree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Bia Bay Kotoko. Now, on no moment, butum or benefit.
Messi, Obien, Kotoko see you. Kotoko see you.
Okay.
Oria.
Ebiba, Amo. A cabum no more.
Shadow the whole setup.
Okay.
In terms of board.
Okay.
I dear mom say be a board. Maybe individual I appoint 2 individuals around the club.
Okay.
Me who be our bear boka. Ubi area was an abraboko and a coso. But not club on the car. And you know when from the bigger picture. Sure. I'm not looking at it from the big, I'm looking at it from individual perspective. Until you ask yourself, say all these years of sponsorship no general sponsorship no more the day because it is the same Kotoko prosperity be 7 to 8 months okoye no na the salary no matter 4 months pet na Kotoko de ka it is the same Kotoko and azebo be coach omo pam ne koye no na obusa ne ka omo de no it is the same Kotoko Mariano Barreto ebe ye coach okoye no na Kotoko sa de ne ka e o so mkosia pani bi na on Barreto kokasa na eka ne so tie. It is the same Kotoko na last season. Ye bo league new no mo di players ka 4 months. It is sika na fine. Ai club no eka mena na emre club no you know sika na fine.
All right. I'm in support of Naro. Respectfully comply to his wish. Epokra Inshu Etogum. Kobisam. Watching you live from Signals Regiment, Bema Camp, Accra. Kobisam, we should Jeniana.
How do you know?
Because words be we should comply. No, we should have words comply.
I want to be check out with the Kessben power.
Okay.
I want to be
I mean, you're supposed to be out area. Now, Signals Regiment, Bema Camp, Accra.
Signals Regiment.
I don't know.
Soldier for.
I mean, I know that make can say, oh no, or you should Jeniana, that's what you
Yeah, no, and your mom, you know, is a job for one. I watch a crew. I heard the battalions name
Okay.
to make a mass in baby.
Intina and also I don't know. Komisam, but when you see Kakrea and Kaday, video lunch, you know, and a narrow a bear pool.
And I also went to your home of pockets.
So narrow grad is sorry you have. All right. Meko, I'm not entering about her, but I'm call Mohammed War. Now we head on also at the Ekawai. But Sheikh Tofik, I say no, was a Sheikh on all Missy program, no, who's out to swap. Quite be asono. Oh yeah, I'll counter. All right, Joe. Andy is asking why supporters are now booing players and officials when initially that wasn't the case. I have a response. One, the globalization of the game has shown fans so many things in the game. Supporters have been watching a lot of international games and have been imitating some of these behaviors. Some of them feel it's done elsewhere, so they are imitating same here. This is a condemnable act which is alien to our football culture. If indeed we want to be amongst the best, we must not forget our culture. The way of life of our people, of our football, must not be ignored. Ghanaians are hospitable and generally loving. This is what we must show to our players. We must not despise them. There are other reasons I can share in due time. Sheikh Tofik, A.K. Senu, and anyway, and so are Brian. Awa.
Kasheki Jitu Muse. Your football nin kuyin tina supporters near Sanka Bem, and you know also the reasons. You know, is it the first time Ghana Yatis will be who stadium here, Ghana Blasters? Copa Opeso whom Koheko to Africa gives me bree, I was stadium, Sankuya. And the ABS pain. But now it is about national team. And what are the reasons behind that? Those are the reasons Nana Peshek. You're born in Koyi, and the earlier you accept that, the better. It is the reason why they are doing that. You're born in Koyi. Blasters none under 20, and 23, and 70. And Koyi and Ghanaians are aggrieved. It is the reason why, and nothing else. Salut.
Okay. Joe, it's